bright and early on a Saturday morning. We're about to jump on a ferry with this big rig and head to a little island called Nantucket. I'm sure you guys have heard of it. It's right off of the Cape. It's on the south side of the Cape. We're gonna be doing some fishing. I haven't really fully immersed ourselves in saltwater fishing. We've done some jetty fishing. We've gotten after some bluefish and some striped bass, which was a lot of fun, but we haven't really like gone head on in to Atlantic fishing. So that's what we're gonna do today. But first, we gotta get this big rig on another big rig and then float to an island, which is pretty sick. So I'll meet you guys there. It's a trimmer. It's cool. So we're on the ferry right now. This is pretty interesting. I've never been on one of these ferries before with my truck, so this is pretty new to me. I think it's about an 1.5 hour ride. Once we get there, we're gonna get off and do some exploring. Say we get kind of a free day to kind of do whatever we want. We can explore the island, grab some good eats, chase some fish. We have been hearing some things about bonito running on Nantucket, so that is something that I'm really interested about. But yeah, this is cool. Very different for me. You know, usually my fishing endeavors start at the boat ramp in Texas, launch the boat in the morning, chasing after bass. But this is extensive. This is serious. Welcome to Nantucket. This place is freaking dope. We just did a little exploring around the beach right now. This is so cool. You can take your car on the beach. Very few places that I know of you can just do that, hop off a ferry, take the truck on the beach and just get this amazing view. You guys are right. A lot of people were telling me to go to Nantucket, do the fishing, do the eats, do the exploring. It's a really tiny island, but there's a lot to do here. So it's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a lot. We're gonna meet up with our buddy Elliot, who I've not met before. He's basically gonna be our guide. It's good to link up with someone who's acclimated, who knows the place and knows the ins and outs, and knows the don'ts and the do's. So we're gonna fish with him for the next few days, and we're gonna get a better idea as to how to be a true Nantucket angler. But first we had to get the view. The view is the first thing. Once we get the view, then we can do some fishing. I saw one bust right after you said you saw one bust too.
There's a pilot bait over there. Whatever, they're here. Like, yeah, it's just gonna get better in the next couple days.
So we're on the beach right now doing some fishing. The moment you guys have all been waiting for. We just met up with Elliot and Ray, two really awesome dudes. First time ever meeting them. But one thing that we share in common is that we are both into fishing and taking some fresh content for the viewers, for you guys at home. But these guys are big fish enthusiasts. Bluefin tuna, giant sharks. But one thing that they truly love is chasing albies, false albacore, off the beach. So that's exactly what we're doing right now. These guys, hardcore, mostly go after big fish, but they still can appreciate throwing spoons on the surf. So this is a perfect way to kick off the Nantucket send. We're just gonna throw these surface irons, see if we can find some stuff. Just make a day of it. It's on the beach. You know, even if we don't catch anything, it's still epic.
It's cleaning up as we go north. Let's go. Let's freaking go. They kind of bite like in the daytime more, these type of fish.
The albies?
Yeah. They're best on the back end of an incoming though, usually.
Here we are, back on the beach. Gonna do some casting. Gonna do some fishing. The water is like unfathomably gorgeous. It's just so calm. It's beautiful. How much more you can ask for? I am thoroughly stoked. Oh, there we go, come on, yes, fish, there we go. No, fuck me, you gotta be joking. Oh, what the, oh, he's still on it, oh my God, that was insane. He was still on it the whole time. What the f? That was insane. That was incredible. I think, oh my God, that was so nuts. I had like a few of them chasing me. That was so crazy. I don't know what just happened there.
What? Hey! Dude. Ah, 8 seals, dude. I mean, how do you compete with that, dude? He didn't care. 700 pounds. So big.
So is that count as 2 catches? No, you broke off. It's 2 break-offs.
It's yeah. Actually, yeah, dude, it's 0 for 2.
This is why it's hard to fish. It's not hard to fish on the beach, but it can be a little bit more difficult because you've got seals just like patrolling the coast, looking for anglers who are bent. You say sometimes they just know when people are hooked up, right?
Yeah, they can hear it, they can sense it. It's like they come out of nowhere. They just know. I mean, they're picking off 80% of the fish that people hook into.
I just watched that go down from the Jeep, and like, I'm like, Alex is filming this thing. I'm like, oh my god, that's a beast that weighs like
700
our
pounds,
combined
dude.
weight. Yeah,
it's so big, man. It's like he's loving it. It's like day made.
He just needed to go to the fish market now. You just fed him. Nice job.
$10 every time that happens. 10, 11 bucks. Gone.
I don't get why they just wait for some dude to hook up on a bonito. That seems like so much work.
Yeah, and they burn nothing finding it.
You going back out there, guy?
They eat them like corn on the cob, basically, like just like we'll do. They'll hold it with their hands, and you'll see them like on their backs, like just right around the spine.
So they don't touch the last menu.
They don't eat the head or anything like that. Like they don't swallow it whole. They just rip all the meat off.
So in case you guys are concerned, no, they don't eat the hook. They don't eat the bait. The bait, unfortunately, gets dumped in the ocean, but they don't. Yeah, they're fine. He just got a free meal, basically.
It all comes around because then the sharks eventually eat him.
Yeah, so then the great whites eventually eat the seals. We unintentionally feed the seals, and the seals get fed by the great whites. And wow.
I've seen it happen, man. I've seen it seal get.
Dude, that's real. When I hit it, bounce back. Oh, here we go. No way, striper. Yeah. Striper. Well, gang, you know, I said I was gonna come to Nantucket to catch some new, hang on, give me a second here. Well, we went all the way to Nantucket to try to target something else other than small bass, and hey, guess what? First fish we catch, small bass. We can't escape these dudes, they're everywhere. Okay, now here comes the hard part. That seal right there is lurking for this striper. He knows I just caught it, and he's waiting for me to release it so he can go and eat it. We're gonna try our best to save the striper. I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh, there he goes. Did you get that? What an asshole. That seal is an asshole. He ate my striper. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Well, this is it. We had kind of a slow midday, but a very, very eventful and crazy PM session, as you saw there. This is a great little intro to Nantucket. I've never been here before, and I cannot believe this is my first time ever coming here. It sucks that it's taken this long, but I'm very excited to continue this trip. Fishing with Ray and Elliot, chasing after small fish, big fish, hardcore fish, dope fish. It's gonna be very exciting. There's a lot we can do here on this island, and I'm just stoked to be here. I hope you guys are excited for these episodes because they are going to be extra litty. Anyway, I'm peacing out, signing out. I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning, bright and breezy. As always, folks, keep fishing, never stop.